Welcome to the Loner Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. I'm the Loner Ranger. Here's a radio show where we're talking about how to save money when you're buying real estate, how to sell real estate, make the most money you possibly can, how to refinance, when's the right time to refinance, how do you save money when refinancing, and most important to me, get into a new home by New Year's. How do we get home buyers into a house by New Year's? Super important that you don't go into 2022 and not own a home. So I brought with me on the show, on the air with me right now, Michael Cooper from Keller Williams. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Thank you, Bruce. Glad to be here.
It's good to have you. So you and I have done lots of transactions together, helped lots of buyers,
yes,
right?
We have.
You work with buyers and sellers.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it amazing to see what type of market we had during a COVID year?
It was amazing. It was really unexpected.
Did you ever? No, nobody expected that we'd see that. No one expected it, especially me. Like, I made the mistake of laying off a couple people when COVID hit. You think I might have made a little mistake at that one?
Just a little bit.
And then I had to hire back, and it was tough to hire back. But you know what? It was a blessing. I want to talk about buying a home as a first-time home buyer or a move-up, somebody that wants to invest in real estate. So I teach a program called a Leapfrog program, and that's how individuals can get into real estate and have multiple properties, but not have to put down 20% when they're buying their second, third, fourth, and fifth house. So how do you think you have to do that? It's got to be a primary residence, right?
Right.
So I want to put something in perspective and how important it is that we get as many people out of renting and into buying a home.
Absolutely.
Because right now we're seeing rents go through the roof.
It's incredible.
The rents are going up higher than the prices of houses are going up.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely. Oh, it's crazy.
So, and we're not in the business of being property managers, so to speak. We're in the business of helping people make money in real estate.
Absolutely.
So I put together some really simple math. I need simple math, Michael.
I do too.
I got to keep it real simple. So I'm going to use some even numbers. When I say even, they're as even as I can get. Okay?
Remember, Bruce, I'm a realtor. I can only calculate 3%.
Okay, I'm a 10th grade dropout. So, right, when it comes to mixing numbers and letters in the same equation, it doesn't work for me. I got to use either numbers or letters.
I like it.
But not both.
Exactly.
Okay? So let's just say that everybody has done well in the stock market. You didn't need to have a great financial advisor to do well in the stock market in the last couple of years.
Correct.
Would you agree with that?
100%.
Okay. Now, and the prices of houses have gone up record highs for appreciation. Our national average in a typical year would be 3%. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
We're seeing 15, 20, 25, 30% in appreciation.
And that was only in the first 8 months of the year.
So our appreciation has gone through the roof. So if you're in real estate, you're making money.
Yes.
So I want to help encourage other people and put that in perspective. So I saw that the median income actually dropped from 320 to 318 last month.
Right.
Not a big drop.
Nope.
Okay. That's just a pimple. Okay. That's all that was.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But it is significant.
But instead of me using 318 for a number, even though that is an even number, I'm going to just use a $300,000 price. Let's just say we're 300, okay?
Yep.
If you bought a house for $300,000 and you put down 3.5%, that would be your investment. That would be $10,500. I'll do the math for you.
I appreciate that.
Okay? So we have a $10,500 investment on a $300,000 purchase. Okay?
I'm with you.
All right. Now, if that house only went up 3%, not 23%, 3%, it went up by $9,000 in 1 year.
Yes.
Your investment was how much again?
$10,500.
That's an 86% return on your investment. That's a 455% return on your investment in 5 years. I know my stocks did really well. They didn't do that well.
Mine didn't either.
They didn't do that well. So, and that's at 3.
Right.
Okay. You're at a 200% return on your investment if it went up by by 6%.
Right.
It's 200% return on your investment because your investment was still 10.5.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So if it went up 6%, that's what? That's nine. That's $18,000.
Yep.
That's $18,000. That's a 200% return on your investment. I don't know any better way to make money. Now, it's hard for people that say, I want to be an investor in real estate. So I buy a house. They come to you and they get a house. They put 3.5%, or 5% down their first-time home buyer. Okay?
Correct. Yep.
Now they come around and they say to you, they come back in 18 months, 2 years, whatever. I want to buy another house. I want to buy a rental property. And you're saying, okay, rental properties, let's just say they're 300, even though they're really 350. Let's just use even numbers again because my math is good with that.
Again, I appreciate that.
Okay. So, you want to buy a rental property? How much is the down payment on a rental property? What's a typical down payment on an investment property?
20%.
20%. Okay. 20% down. Right. So that's $60,000 down, not $9,000.
Right.
Okay. There's a little difference in that.
It's a spicy meatball.
How hard do you think it can be for the average person that wants to invest in real estate to save $60,000 in 12 to 18 months or even 24 months? That's really hard to do.
Absolutely is.
But you can save $9,000. And if it's 5%, that's only 17.5. I did my math. That's not, so you can save 17.5 easier than you can save 60.
Right. Right.
And if you could save 17.5 every 12 to 24 months, then in 5 years, you could have invested and bought at least 3 properties. In 6 or 7 years, you'd have 5 properties. Now, if you follow my Leapfrog program, I'll show your clients how you can have every one of those properties paid off in 23 years. 5 properties. 5 properties, 23 years. You know the beauty of it all?
What's that?
The only one you have to make a payment on is the one you're living in, not the other ones, because guess who's making the payments on the other ones?
Your renters?
Your tenants. Your tenants are, right?
Yep.
So your tenants are making you rich. And what we're going to do is accelerate house number 1 that you bought as a primary. That then became a rental. House number 2 is your primary. Then that becomes a rental. House number 3 is your primary. All of the profits on each one of your rental properties goes to house 1 until it's paid off. Then they all go to house 2, then the 3, then 4, then 5. 23 years, 5 properties, free and clear. If you do the math, and they only go up by 3% per year, only 3% per year, you'll have $2.5 to $3 million worth of free and clear property. And if you do the math on the rent and it only goes up 3%, $15,000 to $25,000 a month in rental income. Now, I don't know about you, but I could retire on $15,000 to $25,000 a month.
I think I could make that work.
I think I can make that work too. Listen, if you want a great buyer's agent, somebody that knows the market in Central Florida, Michael Cooper is a great choice. He's not only helped my clients, but he's even helped my own employees.
That's correct.
Right?
Yes.
So you want somebody that'll take care of you. You want somebody that'll negotiate. He will drive around and find that right house for you like a mad taxi driver. Right?
Absolutely.
Mad taxi driver. How do you like that one?
I like it.
Okay. So listen, you want to get a hold of Michael, call me at 407-706-3313. It's 407-706-3313. Or go to my website at webringyouhome.com. You want Michael's direct contact number, write this one down.
407-353-3455.
There you go. Now, if you can't remember that because you're driving the lawnmower right now, you're vacuuming the house, you're taking out the garbage, you're doing some yard work, you're driving around in your Ford F-150, you're going out on the boat, okay? I get it. You can't write it down. But you can remember webringyouhome.com.
Absolutely.
That's an easy website to remember.
I love it.
You know what else that website does?
What does it do?
Tells you when my next homebuyer class is on December 1st at 6 p.m. You know how much I charge for my homebuyer class?
$100?
A little less. It's
50.
all down to zero right now.
Okay.
But that's over at the end of this year. It's over. Zoom class, free of charge, last one of 2021, 6 p.m., December 1st.
I actually worked one of your homebuyer courses, and it was really well worth it.
It was, wasn't it?
Great information.
And we have a lot of fun.
You do.
We're not going to go out and hang out together unless we're going to have a little fun.
Right. And it wasn't any kind of hard sell or anything like that.
It's not a hard sell.
You gave us all the information.
You know something, Michael? It's funny that you say that, because there's something about real estate that I learned a long time ago. You can't hard sell anybody.
No.
Nobody's going to buy. You can't talk somebody into buying a house that they don't want.
Right.
I could sell you a pair of red pumps if you came in for a pair of black ones, but I can't sell you a house that you don't want.
Right.
I can't get you a mortgage you don't want.
Right.
So our business is easy.
It is.
And look at we're selling them like your job is even more fun than mine.
It very much is.
Because you get to sell the great schools, the summer kitchen, the nice pool, the backyard that you can keep your dog in, right?
Absolutely.
The extra spare room for your guests to come visit. The beautiful home in the garden on the cul-de-sac, okay? So now, I got to get your mortgage stuff. Maybe some of those people out there, not my average client listening to my show, but some of them might have to get out the old divorce decree, the child support separation agreement, explain some old collections they might have had on there. That's what I get to do.
You got a lot of the hard conversations.
You got the summer kitchen, and I got the old collection, okay? But listen, my team is here. They're experts. Why do you use my team?
Because they've never let me down, not even once.
You know what? Can't beat that endorsement. So listen, you want a great mortgage. You want somebody that's going to take care of you. You want a great real estate agent. Give me a call. We will help you. I want to help more people between today and New Year's Day. I can get them into a mortgage. Do you think you could help them get into a house that fast?
This is a great time to look for houses right now.
It actually is amazing. Matter of fact, if you're considering listing, some people take it off the market during Christmas holidays because they don't want people tromping through the house.
I never understood that, though, because everybody's waiting for the new year, and then all of a sudden there's all these houses on the New Year's. You put it on the market right now, you're the belle of the ball.
Right, and if half the people are taking it off the market, then you've got a better chance on getting your price because there's less houses on the market during the holidays.
Exactly.
So don't wait to list your home. Just call me. I'll connect you with Michael Cooper. He's a great real estate agent. Been in the real estate business for quite some time. Worked for Keller Williams Real Estate. Their company's out of Oviedo, but you work all over Central Florida.
All over Central Florida.
I think you even did something in Haines City or someplace.
I did Haines City, and I just had a listing out in Melbourne.
There you go. All over Central Florida. Michael Cooper, Keller Williams Realty. You can call him at
407-353-3455.
And if you want the Lone Ranger, you just pick up the phone and call me at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. I am committed to helping you become a homeowner by 2022. And if you're afraid, or you think your credit doesn't measure up, or you don't have enough cash to close, you're going to have a refund coming up.
Right.
Okay, tax refund in February.
Yep.
Okay, I can have your credit fixed by February when you get your tax refund. Just give me a call. The Lone Ranger, 407-706-3313, or webringyouhome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Lone Ranger radio show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. And I want to thank my friend Michael Cooper for joining me today.
It's a pleasure, Bruce. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you, and we appreciate you, and happy holidays.
Same to you.
Have a great day.
Yep.